guys, welcome to Saturday evening. It's already dark. And this is the project for the night. This, as you can see, is a lot of printed paper, and there's some other things over here. Glue, playing cards, scissors, scary X-Acto knives, other scary X-Acto knives, the Apple remote. This is a board game that I printed out that I saw online. It was free. And I really thought, how awesome is this going to be as a board game? It's 3D. You create it, cut it out yourself, and assemble it. It does not fall back apart once it's together, so I have to find a place to display it. This is called the Escape the Haunted Mansion board game. And it was a fan-created board game. Has all the pieces in it. And yeah, so this is going to be a long project. But it will be a really cool, awesome showpiece, hopefully, when it's done. So I got the curtain boards out. Got the cutting boards out. I can't speak English today. I've got my recruit over here helping me cut these playing cards out. The playing cards, hand me one of those playing cards before you cut. I'll look at it, show them real quick. So these are the playing cards that you get with it. Let me rotate my cards here so you can see them. Burp, burp. So these are the playing cards that come with it. The fortune cards has the logo down here at the bottom. I saw this online. This has been around for a while. Let's say 9 years or 10 years or something like that. But this is what it looks like on this side. And they are just simple cards that you cut out and you put in your little card holder and you play with these. Along with the dice that you have to create as well. So this is going to be a fun project. Come along with us as we spend our Saturday night trying not to cut our fingers off. All right, so we've been at this about, what, 2 hours now, give or take? 2.5. And we are just now assembling the base for the game. The thing is huge. When I say huge, I mean huge. It's enormous. Just for reference, that's my hand. There's a whole nother row that we're getting assembled over here. That's my hand on it. So that gives you an idea of how absolutely large this game board is going to be. Also keep in mind, it does not collapse or fold down like a real game board normally would. So finding a place to store this monstrosity is going to be interesting. But we got the base done. And you know what they say. It's all about the base. Well, there's a lot of cut up paper. A bottle of glue. My fingers are covered in glue. It looks funky right now, but it's coming together. You can see everybody in there. Hatbox Ghost. The bride. Her mirror. You can see you come down the stairs. And down here. And across the front. It's a little wonky looking right now, but it will look better eventually. As it is 3 a.m., I think it's time for bed. I will catch you up in the next portion of this video. Day 2 of the Haunted Mansion game build, and slowly but surely getting everything sorted on this messy table. As you can see, part of it is already standing on the board, which is assembled over there. And right now, currently tediously cutting out with X-Acto knives the pieces that need to be removed so that it can be constructed. And I believe this is the attic walls that we're working on right now. It's taken a while to get to this point. It's a lot of work. It better be worth it, or I will stab you. Okay, let's keep it. Alright, so project update. We've got the attic scene just about done here. It looks pretty cool with the attic background and the chimney and everything. You can come down the stairs into this section, which is not finished yet because it's still kind of just hanging there. But then if I turn it, you come across by the coffin, which is just below the attic, and the stretching room, which is right there as well. So it's coming along nicely. It's just a pain in the butt to get all of these little tabs wedged in between when you only have your fingers. And I have fat fingers, so yeah. But it looks pretty cool so far. Let's keep going. Haunted Mansion game board update. The house is coming together. You can see my Haunted Mansion mug in the background. It is coming together quite nicely as we are getting to the point where the front part is actually the next piece. And the cupola is on top with the chimneys. I think it's cute that the chimneys even match up on the inside so that you can see both parts. I've got glue all over me. But yeah, it's coming along. It won't be much longer until we're doing like some finishing touches on it. And maybe actually get to play the board game itself. We'll see. Anyway, it's going to go get some pizza. I'm hungry. Alright, so this is going to be the stopping point for the evening. Working on the facade portion right now. I had some troubles getting the tabs into place because these are all just paper tabs. But it'll look nice cut around the other side. So this project, although I thought would be done in a weekend, it could have been if we hadn't have gone out and had dinner and all that kind of stuff. But it's made a mess, but it's getting along. So we'll pick up on this later. Alright, so to continue with the project that we've been working on, it's starting to come together a little more. This is the front half of the home. This is the interior of the house. Fixing to start working on the other end, doing some of the detailing in it. This is drying, so I'm going to have to turn it slowly. This is the other side of the board, which is stuck to the table. And this part was a pain in the nose to put on, which it's got some finishing pieces that need to be put together, which that will be next when I work on this section here, which is the dining room. And then this is be the seance room with Madame Leota. And you can still see the bride and the Hatbox Ghost tucked up inside. Nice and cozy. So it's coming along nicely. It's what a really good thing to do on a Saturday is it's pouring down rain outside. Progress on the mansion is coming along. There's the start button, by the way. And got this portion done. I will say this part was extremely hard getting these support beams in here. Here is the dining room. And you'll exit out the dining room on the board game there. And this side, you have Madame Leota doing her thing in the seance room. I'm going to go in here and see if we can... nope. Let me try that again. I'm going to try it this time. We're going to get down here. Where is the Leota? We're going to walk through the hall. There you go. That'll be the stretching room. And then if we back up, you can see the dining room. Coming along. Now to work on the exterior portion where there will be tombstones and things of that nature over here. Alright guys, so this is the finished product minus the crooked top because again, it doesn't have a support underneath it to kind of hold it up. But there's the game pieces. There is the clock. There's the dice. I'll give you a quick little tour here through the grave. Master Gracie's little tomb is right there. Go around the trees. And here is the graveyard scene with the singing busts. The boating busts. Ghosts. Not busts. The opera ghost. And even in there is the hitchhiking ghost. So the whole thing is huge. If my phone will focus. It is very, very large in size. And it took almost two full weekends to complete. But it is finally done. This is the project that I had said I was working on. And this is why there was no videos for last weekend, because I wanted to lump it all together so that it was all in one piece. There is the dice. The dice they have a skull and crossbones on them. And there is another piece that goes with this that I have not assembled yet. That would be the clock tower dice roller. This is an optional thing, so I just said that that's not included. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire board game finished and ready to play.